Hi folks, Ryan Mann from Sotheby's International Realty here in Falmouth, and today I'm with my good friend Alan Lappas from Oasis Senior Advisors. Thanks for coming on.
Oh, it's my pleasure, Ryan. Thank you for having me.
Well, so Alan has been around the assisted living and senior care space for how long?
Over 10 years now.
That's amazing. And everything from helping with placement, working for different facilities, as well as the executive director of facilities. You know, you've done it all in the sphere.
That's correct, yeah. So my background, I have over 10 years experience in assisted living, primarily as an executive director overseeing the communities. I've also worked in regional sales and marketing for various companies throughout the Cape and Massachusetts.
Okay, awesome. Well, so what I know of you is what you're doing now, which tell us a little bit about what Oasis is doing. What are you doing?
Sure. So what Oasis Senior Advisors do is we offer a free service to individuals and families who may be looking for their next housing, whether it be independent living, assisted living, or even memory care. Because I live here on the Cape, I know these communities intimately. I know how they operate and what could be really a best practice for them. And it takes a lot of the pressure off families because for the most part, they're typically in crisis. They don't know where to turn or what questions to ask, so they can certainly give me a call and I can help them out. And like I said, my services are free.
That's amazing. Now, so let's talk a little bit about, you know, who the target person that would want to call you to gain some knowledge. You know, let's be honest, the average person here on Cape Cod is approaching retirement or in retirement.
That's correct.
I mean, what is it, like almost 60%? Is it that much?
I think it's 48% is over 60 or
Wow.
something to that effect. Please don't hold me to those numbers, but I know that it's a very high number.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, who typically is reaching out? Generally, it's a sibling, but more likely it would be the adult child for their parents. You know, a lot of the time, the kids are living off the Cape, or if they're living on the Cape, not directly in earshot of mom and dad, and you know, something has happened or something that's transpired would prompt them to look at assisted living. And generally that's who I speak with. People my age, really, is what it is.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, you know, you went to Christmas, you realized that there was a lot of rotted food in the refrigerator, or mom was obviously not taking care of herself quite as well as she used to.
Exactly.
Kind of things.
Right, you walk into your home and you see that maybe there's been some hoarding going on, or mom and dad hasn't showered for a couple of days, or, you know, God forbid they have a fall. And,
Right.
you know, they go into a clinical setting and the social workers and the doctors in that environment are telling you that mom and dad is not safe to go home by themselves.
Right.
So, you know, I can help traverse that path for you, whether it's wanting to stay home with in-home care or look at other avenues such as assisted living.
So you could, in essence, be a free resource to help establish the next steps for care.
Well, I, in fact, am a free resource.
That's incredible. So if you're a free resource, how do you get paid?
So how we get paid is we have contracts with the surrounding communities in and around the Cape. So my company actually services Plymouth, Cape Cod, and South Coast. So really from Plymouth all the way down to Rhode Island.
Okay.
You know, I concentrate primarily on the Cape, but it doesn't mean that I can't go off the Cape. And it also, we are a franchise service, so we have many partners, not only in Massachusetts, but throughout the country. So if somebody is in need of services, let's say in Tucson, Arizona, we could reach out to our brother or sister franchise, and they could help us because they would know intimately who are the players in that area.
That's so important. I mean, you know, you're in a situation where people are really panicking. you know, and what do we do with mom? What do we do with dad?
Right.
And you know, we love these people. We want them to have the best care. Do you deal with all, you know, price points and you know, all that type of stuff?
We do. I mean, there's 4 basic things that people look at generally when they're looking at assisted living. Obviously, location is one, right? Typically, it's the number one thing.
Yeah.
Then you talked about price point. You know, there are some communities that offer subsidized programs, low income programs. Primarily, most of them are private pay, but there are programs within the communities. I can't say that everyone offers it, but we know which ones do and which ones don't.
Right.
What did mom and dad like to do? What was their past life like? You know, who are they? And then really, what type of care do they need?
Right.
You know, are they independent? Do they just need some assistance with daily life? Or do they have memory care and they need a nice secure environment that will help them in their next chapter?
Sure.
It's really important when you're talking about assisted living, really. The biggest benefit to being in an assisted living really is that social aspect of it. Because think about it, you mentioned you go home during the holidays. Well, mom and dad is home, they're home alone, right? They're isolated. And that, that can bring on all types of different emotions. It can bring on depression. If you have some cognitive impairment, it might escalate that dementia, quicken that process.
Right.
So
Right.
there are a lot of benefits to looking into assisted living and independent memory care.
Sure. Well, Alan, I appreciate you sharing a little bit of your knowledge. How do people get a hold of you if they need your help?
Well, simply, I'll give you my phone number. It's 978-580-5390. That number again is 978-580-5390. Or you can email me at Lappas, that's ALAPPAS at youroasisadvisor.com.
Well, I appreciate you being here today. For all of you, those folks in the Cape Cod community, if you know somebody that needs some help, might be looking at a move to someplace that will give them the care that they deserve with dignity, give my buddy Alan here a call. He's a great guy, and I really appreciate you coming on today.
Well, I appreciate you having me, Ryan. And like I said, if there's anything I can do, please don't hesitate to call me. It's a simple thing, and I can help you with it. So thank you for your time.
Absolutely. Take care, folks. Hope you have a great day, and hope you have sand in your shoes. Bye now.
Bye.